these teams on paper, there's a clear talent discrepancy.
Yeah, but Kevin, games aren't won on paper. And if you're the underdogs, most people have already written you off. So you go out and play free with no pressure and use all of that public doubt as motivation.
So let's take a look at the Charlotte starting lineup. At the forward spots, it's Miller and Bridges. In the backcourt, it's Ball and Kneppel. And it's Plumlee in at the center position. This is his first free throw of the game. And the Hornets playoff drought continuing. Greg, their last postseason appearance, 2016.
Yeah, the rebuild grinds on, and last season, their worst record in over a decade. They're hoping these new additions can help.
And he's good on the second. And Stan, when you think of the most athletic teams in the NBA, the Pistons have to be right up there.
Yeah, a handful of supreme athletes. And most importantly, Kevin, they use that athleticism to attack and disrupt. That's what makes the difference.
And so here's Charlotte, following the missed shot by Tobias Harris. Out to the right wing. Ball feeling it out a bit. 6 to shoot. From 18 feet away, it's hauled in by Harris. And here are the Pistons now. Cunningham outside. That's good from Harris on the assist by Cunningham.
And it does a world of good for them to have Harris getting busy inside. Gives them that inside-out edge they're looking for.
Now, here's Bridges. Back to Ball. Duran pulls it in. Cunningham against Ball. Pass to Harris. Now, here's Ivy. He's looking for Duran and finds him. And a wide open look for Cunningham. Bangs home the trifecta.
Yeah, and Cunningham there, able to shoot with his feet set. That's one he knows he can hit.
Miller outside. And here is Bridges. And the three off target.
Looking to answer the three from the other end. Maybe too eager there.
And over the course of his career, Tobias Harris has shown a willingness to embrace various roles.
Well, look, Kevin, Tobias Harris is not only a highly skilled player, but he is a team-oriented, win-first, veteran guy, totally unselfish, and will just figure out a way that he needs to help any team he's on get to where they want to go.
So he gets them both. So, GA, Coach Charles Lee of the Hornets, spending a decade as an NBA assistant coach. He has really paid his dues.
Yeah, 4 years with the Hawks, 5 in Milwaukee, part of that title team. 1 in Boston as well, another title. So he's been a part of winning, now trying to translate that to Charlotte.
Here's Ball. Shot clock at 5. From down in the low post, it goes.
And he's really a smart offensive player. You have to respect Ball's strong sense for when to take that jumper.
Now here is Harris. Back to Cunningham. Ivy with it. Down low, Thompson. Oh, man!
And his athleticism is really off the charts. Love seeing Thompson punching home like that.
Hornets trail by 6. Here's Kneppel. Pass the ball. Here is Plumlee. Shot clock at 6. Ball no good.
That's not a bad shot at all. It just didn't go in. Sometimes the process is right, and you still get a bad result.
Harris against Plumlee. Harris misses. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Charlotte Hornets. 6-point game. Outside, Ball. Plumlee sets the pick for Ball. And Plumlee gets it to go on the assist from Ball.
And Ball is a proven distributor. He's got a real talent for spotting the cracks in the D.
Ivy passes to Cunningham. Off target on the 15-footer.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Outside, Ball. Pass to Bridges. Back to Ball. Plumlee sets the pick for Ball. Hits the three-point bomb. Ball's got 5.
And Ball continues to show he can drain threes. The defense must adjust or he is going to keep doing damage.
Now here is Harris. Back to Cunningham. Good. And Harris gets the assist. He has 5.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Ball with it. Covered by Cunningham. Now Ball. He has 5. Got it. And he's now 3 for 5 from the field.
Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
Ivy passes to Durham. And he goes right over Mason. Plumlee and slams it down.
Let me tell you something about Jalen Duren. This guy fears no one, and he plays with a mean streak.
Now, here's Bridges. Still scoreless. Here's Ball. It's stolen by Harris. Thompson from long range. It's rebounded by Charlotte.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
Ball from long range. Missed it, shooting 50% at 3 for 6. Detroit leading by 3. Thompson outside. Cunningham outside. Again, the Pistons score.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Timeout.
And a timeout called by Charles Lee. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Here's Ball. He's got 7. Miller the bounce pass. Pass to Bridges. Nice pass in here by Charlotte. Now here's Ball. Oh, good on the triple. Thompson with it, and it's Miller picking him up. Cunningham for 3. Gunebel with the rebound. Hornets trail by 5. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Well, JB Bickerstaff had a few moments to share with me. He had been watching highlights with the coaching staff, and they noticed LaMelo likes to pass from obscure angles. Coach told his team, you just can't relax out there. I want you looking for cutters everywhere. We'll see how prepared they are tonight. Back to you.
Allie, thank you so much.
Well, we got to credit that steal by Duren to start the break. He can be disruptive.
Miller dishes the ball. Trying to end the drought. 5 to shoot. Charlotte needs to get a shot on it. Miller outside. Nope, not that time. Nothing for 2 from the field. Here's Ivy. Out to Harris. Shoots the 3. Good on the triple. And now a 10-point Piston lead.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
Obviously, guys, brilliant coaching, a perfect game plan.
Now here's Ball. He's got 7, driving in over Cunningham. Charlotte again missing. Pistons leading by 10. Ivy passes to Thompson. Duran with the screen on Plumlee. Pass to Duran. Here's Cunningham. There's the triple. Another 3 for Detroit.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly how you want to start a game, with a big offensive push.
And a timeout called by Charles Lee. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. For the Pistons, Duncan Robinson comes in for Thompson. And Karis LeVert subbed in for Ivy. And then for Charlotte, Smith comes in for Brandon Miller. And it's Sexton in for Knipple. Now here is Smith. Pass to Bridges. It's stolen by Harris. 3-on-3. LeVert against Sexton. Cunningham looking it over. Up and in on the layup. Cunningham's got 12. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats here for Detroit?
Well, so far they've done a great job of reading the offense and repeatedly putting themselves in the right place to interrupt the play and force turnovers.
On top of that, they're creating turnovers and taking advantage by converting on the offensive end.
The Hornets have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line.
And just to mention, a season ago, they were very comfortable at the line, hitting about 78% of their free throws.
The first free throw is good.
Yeah, and the confidence Bridges plays with, really admirable. This guy knows he has the talent to compete in the NBA.
Both free throws good from Bridges. And the Pistons combining veteran shooting stand with their young core. And it's been a winning recipe.
Yeah, they've given Cade Cunningham room to operate, along with Jalen Duran and Asar Thompson. So much athleticism to attack that newfound space.
Yep, that one goes in there.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
Yeah, the commitment to run is paying great dividends on the break.
And Duran slams it in.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
Yeah, it's not difficult to figure out why they built this lead. They have been dominant in the paint.
Now here's Ball. He's got 7. Pass to Bridges. Plumlee with the screen. Lets the 3 fly. And it's to that.
Well, Duran making his physical presence known.
A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Stewart's checked in for Detroit. Holland comes in for Harris. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Charlotte making a switch here. Williams is checked in. Pistons leading by 13. Cunningham on the wing. Outside, Sexton. Shoots over LeVert. Sexton's shot is good.
A dynamic scorer. Sexton will absolutely take the mid-range J if you give it to him.
Pass to Stewart. Now Robinson. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Holland. Nice D from Sexton. And so Sexton will bring it up for Charlotte. They trail by 11. Shots good by Williams.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Cunningham passes to Stewart. Stewart, a screen for LeVert. Back to Stewart. And the dunk by Stewart.
Thunderous jam from Stewart.
Hornets trail by 11. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Smith's got his second bucket.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Stewart, a screen for LeVert. Back to Stewart. Fires from deep. Can't get it to fall, and he's missed the second after making his first. Sexton the pass to Smith. Puts up a deep three. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the Detroit Pistons in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from Detroit?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
Yeah, and that's helped them get the lead. But we'll have to see if they can sustain this offensive output.
Setting the floor for the Hornets. Sexton is out there with Trey Mann. And it's Smith. And it's Salon in at the four-man position. Hornets trail by 9. Mann with it. No scoring in this one. Here's Smith. In the hoop for his third make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest.
If the possession ends with a shot in close, you've done something right.
Pass to Robinson. The 3. And the rebound goes to the Hornets.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Now, Mann. Driving inside. And out of bounds. The Pistons will take it. Pistons leading by 7. Here's Sasser. Robinson for 3. Connects from three-point range.
Well, this is what Robinson is out here to do. I like how aggressive he is shooting it from outside.
There's a screen. Sexton for 3. It's hauled in by Stewart. Detroit's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the 3-ball here. And it's Robinson with the jam.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. And Duncan Robinson, one of the more efficient three-point marksman coach in this league.
Yeah, look, Kevin, Duncan Robinson built his game around his three-point shooting, and the threat of the 3 has drawn more defensive attention, and Duncan Robinson has learned to make plays for other people based on the defense that he sees a much improved all-around basketball player.
Here's Holland after the basket by Charlotte. Pass to LeVert. Here's Stewart. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Well, the Pistons are growing. Coach JB Bickerstaff said, I appreciate the work that the guys have put in, and I'm proud of what they're becoming. But we have more work to do. We're still taking steps. Our guys have improved. The team has improved, but we're not finished yet. Guys, back to you.
On the rise. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report. Now Smith, after Karis LeVert missed from long range. Now, man, still scoreless. Pass to Salon. Shoots over Holland. Salon, no good. Detroit leading by 10. Holland's kicks to LeVert. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. The high post shot. That's short off the rim.
When the defense is playing awfully like that, you want to be able to convert, but that time he just couldn't get it done.
Shoots from 12. Detroit, no good that time either. Hornets trail by 10. Smith the pass to man. Back to Smith. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. It's LeVert on the wing. Pass to Stewart. They could use a bucket, and he lays it up and in. Stewart's got his second basket of the game.
Well, this is where Stewart should look to score. He can be very effective down low.
Smith the pass to man. Back to Smith. That one good for 2. Smith's got 4 points in the quarter.
And defensively, that's just not going to cut it.
And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. And a different look here for the Pistons. Duren, he's checked in for Stewart. Asar Thompson comes in for Holland. Ivy's checked in for Karis LeVert. And Cade Cunningham subbed in for Marcus Sasser. Now, here is Robinson. 5 points in the game. Cunningham. And then Cunningham with the dunk.
Well, this is the story of the night for that defense. They have not been able to contain Cunningham.
Miller the bounce pass. Knipple wide open, and he fires. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits.
Yeah, that's a nice dish. A lot of times the best way to put the ball in the right spot is with that bounce pass.
Hornets trail by 9. Miller outside. Plumlee with a screen on Cunningham. And it's slammed in by Plumlee.
And you can put Miller on either side of that pick and roll action. He has a terrific IQ.
Duren with a screen on Miller. Duren up top. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
Tobias Harris is checked in for Detroit. The Hornets also with a sub. Bridges checks in. Now here's Plumlee. He's got 5. Pass to Miller. Bridges outside. Doesn't go that time. And so it's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Ivy finds Cunningham. And Greg is a former point guard in this league. Give us your top 4 generals of all time. The guys that could direct the floor and could control a game.
Wow, if we're talking traditional point guards, I mean, I gotta go Magic, Isaiah, CP3's in that conversation, Jason Kidd, but I've got a separate list for that hybrid point guard, right? Which that includes guys like Steph and Iverson, West, and the great Oscar Robertson.
And that one, good.
Yeah, that's a shot that Cunningham is very comfortable with. No problem with the mid-range.
And a timeout called by Charles Lee. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. outside, ball. Miller outside. Plumlee with a screen on Thompson. Miller, the pass to Plumlee, and it's slammed in by Plumlee.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on Mason Plumlee.
Well, look, it seems like every time Jalen Duren is on the floor, he's looking to outdo himself, to raise his own standards as a player. I really like that about him.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He misses the free throw. And you talk about size, coach, strength, and bounce. Jalen Duren drawing comparisons now to a young Dwight Howard.
Yeah, he certainly is, Kevin. And look, I like to be careful when we're making those kind of comparisons with a young player and a Hall of Famer like Dwight Howard. But there are similarities with the athleticism and the relentless approach to defense and rebound.
You look at the Pistons stand, statistically pretty solid across the board.
Yeah, they're well balanced. They have guys with size, athleticism, skill. You got to give a lot of credit to the front office and these players for their hard work.
4 on the shot clock. Here's Bridges. Out to Miller. Plumlee with a screen on Thompson. Inside. Bounce pass from Plumlee. Here's Knipple. He shoots again. Yep, it goes. And the Piston lead is cut down to just 2 points in the bucket from Plumlee.
Really strong rebounding on the interior, and he gets the easy putback.
Here's Harris. That one's all good. Now he's 3 for 5 from the field.
A solid 6'8". Harris can more than handle his own inside. Really an overlooked part of his game.
Bridges deciding where to go with it. And it's Plumlee that time on the assist by Bridges. 11 points for Mason Plumlee.
Well, credit the screen there, springing him loose for the finish.
The Pistons working the ball around now. Pass to Duren. Over in the corner, Cunningham. Duren a screen. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Cunningham's got 18 points in the game.
Yep, and that's a confidence builder for Cunningham. Good to see him getting it done inside.
And here is Bridges. Plumlee with a screen on Harris. Bridges passes to Plumlee. Ball against Thompson. Cunningham outside. Thompson outside. Back to Cunningham. And Detroit again with the bucket.
Well, as we see more of Thompson, I think he's going to get better looking for his teammates.
Miller with a screen on Cunningham. For 3, Bridges. Duren pulls it in. Duren's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Bridges with the steal. Here's Knipple. Buries the long-range jumper. Knipple's got 9 points in the quarter.
That's his shot. When Knipple gets any sliver of breathing room from deep, he's gonna fire.
Deflects the pass and stolen by Harris.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
First personal foul.
And this is his 2nd trip to the line tonight.
At the line for your Pistons, Harris. Tobias Harris.
Shoot 2.
First one falls for him. And Harris drops them both.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Ball from long range. It's hauled in by Harris.
Now, his shot selection's been poor. If I were coaching this team, he'd be sitting next to me.
Cunningham kicks to Harris. Pass to Ivy. Now here's Cunningham. 5 on the clock. Ivy with the bucket.
He's a big combo guard, and Ivy plays with no fear in there.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Here's Bridges from past the arc. Duren pulls it in. Duren's got 5 rebounds tonight. Thompson dishes to Ivy. And here's Cunningham. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's Cade Cunningham making things happen for the Detroit Pistons. His production has been flowing as he's tallied 20 points and looks to be planning for more. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, 1 half to go. You look at Cade Cunningham in this game, he's been everywhere.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
Pistons leading by 7. The forwards are Thompson and Harris. At the guard spots, we'll see Cunningham and Ivy. And it's Duren in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the group for Detroit right now. Here's Cunningham. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. You know, Stan, when you talk about the skill set Cade Cunningham possesses, what impresses you most?
I think a couple of things, Kevin. Number one, his poise is outstanding. This guy never gets bothered by anything that happens in a game, by any type of adversity. He's just going to come back with the same mindset on the next play. And also, his shooting has improved so much that you've now got to defend him honestly on the perimeter, and that sets up the rest of his game. Well, it's his heart and leadership that set Cunningham apart. He's never given you less than 100%, and he's always playing to win.
And so Cunningham nails both of them. Hornets trail by 9. Outside, Ball. At the top of the key, Bridges. Miller outside. Just 4 to shoot. There's Ball with the 3. Detroit with the rebound.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, I get it, but you don't want him forcing things. It's better to get your shots within the flow of the offense.
Here's Bridges. Tobias Harris picking up that last basket. Here's Miller. Connects on the 9-footer. Miller's got his first basket.
And more than just a jump shooter, Miller's very good around the rim. A rare quality for a wing these days.
Duren with a screen on Ball. Cunningham for 3. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Plumlee's got his 4th rebound in this one. Outside, Ball. Miller with a screen on Cunningham. Ball, no good. Detroit leading by 9. Here's Ivy. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That's on Miles Bridges.
And Ivy just so difficult to corral. Sometimes you have to foul him and hope he misses.
And sadly, Jaden Ivey's 2025 season coach was cut short by injury.
Yeah, it was really too bad, Kevin, because he was having a great year and an improving year as the time went on. This guy's just getting better and better. Both his shooting is improving and his decision-making, and it was a shame he didn't get to see that through to the end.
And you have to appreciate the all-out effort Jaden Ivey gives you on the court. He works so hard to find ways to get involved. And prove he belongs here.
Now, here's Ball. He's got 7. 2 points. That one goes. Ball's got 9 points.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around him.
From the stripe, gets it to fall, and now he's 10 of 15 on the game.
Well, to be able to add that move in on the fly, incredible control on display from Cunningham.
Bridges outside. And there's the drive, and he gets it to go. 11 points for Knueppel.
And a sharp pass to set up that high percentage shot in close.
Harris outside. Back to Cunningham. Stolen by Ball. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Miller finds Bridges. No good. Shot missing. Some solid defense from Harris. Thompson outside. Pass to Cunningham. Just 5 to shoot. And Cunningham with the slam.
Cunningham showing his game extends above the rim.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thanks a lot, guys. LaMelo Ball is a playmaker, first and foremost. He said, I just start off the game trying to get my team involved, get the flow going. After the team's going, I try to get mine. If you get the team involved first, more pieces going, it just makes the game easier. Back to you.
A great passer. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Miller outside. Pass to Plumlee. Bridges against Harris. Bridges passes to Miller. And it's in there. Miller's got 4 this quarter.
Yeah, that's what they want to see. He has to start asserting himself. They need him to take command of this game.
There's the walk to Duren. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
What timing on the alley-oop from Duren. That speaks to the chemistry and connection he has with his guys.
Now here's Plumlee. He's got 11. Outside, Ball. Clock at 6. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Greg, you talk about some players passing the eye test. LaMelo is one of those guys.
I mean, everything he does looks so easy with how he moves, and the numbers back up what the eye sees. He raises the level of his team whenever he's on the court.
Shooting 2.
And he makes the first. And he can't hit the second. Pistons leading by 9. To the inside. Cunningham. And Cunningham with this slam.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA? Especially when the slam is coming from the point guard.
It shows you're able to attack the rim from any position.
And it's Harris with the ball for the Pistons. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Cunningham passes to Harris. Over Miller. Harris misses.
Well, when they're playing off you, you have to make them pay. And he couldn't.
Outside, Ball. And here's Miller outside. And the Hornets miss again. The Pistons have gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. Offline with his 3. Hornets trail by 11. Pass the ball. Bridges outside. And here's Plumlee. Outside, Ball. Over Cunningham. Charlotte no good that time either. Detroit leading by 11. Harris outside. Now here's Thompson. Out to Harris. The three. No good on that one. Good D by Miller. Charlotte's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Bridges. It's deflected. Thompson against Bridges. Thompson passes to Cunningham. Shoots over Ball. Here's Duren. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. Duren's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, the numbers will show that Duren is one of the top offensive rebounders in the game. He is a high motor player.
They get it back. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. And the Pistons lead by 15. And we'll get a look at how the hustle stat game has been going for Detroit.
Well, they've shown just outstanding effort defensively, and it's resulted in several forced turnovers.
And you also have to applaud how they've been able to create turnovers and then convert those on the offensive end.
Charlotte no good that time either. Detroit leading by 15. To the paint. And Duren slams it in.
That is what they want from Duren. Spike it, young fella.
Ball, the pass to Bridges. It's stolen by Harris. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That's on Miles Bridges. He's had 4 chances at the line, made them all.
And when you shoot 86 from the line like he did last season, you usually cash in on those opportunities.
And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He's ready to talk things through with them. Duncan Robinson, he's checked in for Detroit. Colin Sexton, he's checked in for Charlotte. And the first one drops. And Harris drops them both. And here's Miller. He'll bring it up for the Hornets. 19-point game. Pass to Sexton. Plumlee with a screen on Ivy. Here's Sexton. Here's Kneppel. Shot clock at 6. They need this. That one doesn't drop. Good D by Thompson. Robinson up top, covered by Miller. Robinson kicks to Harris. Misses the 3. Hornets trail by 19. On the wing, Bridges. Outside, Sexton. From downtown, Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got his 5th rebound in this one. Ivy, no one around him. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got his 5th assist in this one. Pass to Plumlee. Sexton on the wing. Ivy defending. And it's blocked. And they'll keep possession. The 3, Bridges nailed from three-point land. Bridges has got 5 now.
Just so precise off the pass. I like how Bridges prepares himself to shoot as the ball is coming his way.
Now, here's Ivy. 6 points for him. There's the lob to Duran. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Chemistry at its best. An unreal alley-oop.
Yeah, you're right. The pass, the catch, the dunk, all of it perfect. Pass to Sexton. Plumlee with a screen on Ivy. And it's Sexton penetrating. Here's Knipple. That 3 off the mark. Pistons leading by 21. Now, here's Ivy. And here is Robinson. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Harris kicks to Ivy. A 3-pointer off the mark. Charlotte has gotten 1 of 6 3-pointers to drop since coming out of the locker room at halftime. To the inside, here's Bridges, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
Aggressive, just an attacker. Bridges wants the rock, especially near the rim.
And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy.
Attention fans, now on the court, it's your hot spot. Everybody get down. Let them hear you. It's T-shirt time. I said it's T-shirt time. You
And a different look here for the Pistons. Stewart checked in for Jalen Duran. Holland comes in for Harris. Karis LeVert's checked in for Asar Thompson. And it's Cunningham in for Jaden Ivey. So an almost entirely new group in now for Charlotte. Diabate's checked in. Grant Williams comes in for Bridges. Smith checked in for Knipple. And it's Ball in for Brandon Miller. Now here's Cunningham. And he has 28 points for the game. Stewart finds Robinson. Here's Cunningham. The shot's good. Cunningham's got 30 points.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
Yes, that goes in.
And I'll bet his percentage is pretty high from that range.
Pistons leading by 19 points. Pass to Stewart. Stewart a screen. To the wing on the left. The tray. Hornets with the rebound. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Ball with it. 10 points for him. Fires the 3. Unable to get that one. From deep 3-point territory. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Pistons ahead, up 19. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling right here on 2K Sports. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the two-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
Yeah, well, he looked like a pass-first point guard on this assist. Incredible instinct to feel the play develop and set up the score.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Setting the floor for the Hornets. All out there with Sexton. Then there's Grant Williams. And it's Smith. And it's Diabate in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now here's LeVert. Here's Stewart. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Stewart just a load to deal with inside, giving the defense all they can handle.
Stewart. Isaiah Stewart. 2 seconds.
That free throw, no good.
A 2020 first-round pick, Isaiah Stewart is a load at 6'8", 250. He is very intense. He's a guy you want on your side.
McNeely's checked in for Williams. And he sinks the second. Here's Ball. Pass to Smith. Back to Ball. Just 5 on the clock. Here's the 3. Robinson pulls it in. Detroit leading by 20. And here's Cunningham. He's covered by Ball. Here's Cunningham. Back to Robinson. Pass to LeVert. The Pistons need to get off a shot here. And Robinson that time on the assist by LeVert.
They had to be lightning quick, and Robinson got it away.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Ball with it. Now defended by Cunningham. Looking to end his cold spell. To the middle. Stolen by LeVert. Robinson goes in, inside. Holland makes it off the glass.
And loving the strategy. Even though you're well ahead, you want to stay in attack mode.
Yeah, you got to keep going at him. You don't want to leave any hope for a comeback.
Now here is Smith. Back to Ball. Pass to McNeely. It's good. The assist that time from Ball. Ball's got 3 assists now in this one. Now, here's Stewart. And here is Robinson. LeVert the pass to Stewart. Here's Holland. Lets it go with the 3. Hornets with the rebound. Ball's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Shot from 12. And Charlotte again with the bucket.
And someone like Sexton, well, all scorers really, they have to get points around the hoop.
LeVert the pass to Stewart. Now Cunningham. Back to Stewart. And the dunk by Stewart.
That's just a great pass. Excellent vision to see the open spot in the defense and lead him to the score.
Sexton the pass to Ball. Shoots it up. Rebounded by Cade Cunningham. Cunningham's got his 4th rebound in this one. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the 4th. Stewart, a screen for LeVert. Driving the lane. Count that one. LeVert's got his first points of the game.
And just so good at reading angles. When LeVert spots a lane to the rim, he is all over it.
Down low, here's Diabate.
Now, I tell you, he's playing the game with pure excitement right now.
He capped off that dunk with some serious hang time on the rim. And J.B. Bickerstaff has called a timeout. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. different look here for the Pistons. Duran, he's checked in for Stewart. Harris comes in for Holland. Thompson, he's checked in for Duncan Robinson. And Ivy subbed in for Karis LeVert. Now Ivy in the corner. It's Duran. Back to Ivy. Duran sets the screen for Ivy. Over Knipple. Detroit, no good that time either. And here's Miller. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. Here's Bridges. It's hauled in by Harris. Harris has got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Ivy on the wing. Back to Harris. Out to Thompson. Three-pointer on the way. Good. And Harris gets the assist.
If he develops a consistent three-point shot in his first few years, Thompson's going to be scared.
Plumlee with a screen on Cunningham. Here's Bridges. Ball against Cunningham. Ball with the bucket.
And there's never been a question about LaMelo's handles. There's a lot he can do with the ball in his hands.
And here's Ivy. Pass to Duran. Harris outside. 6 to shoot. Wide open shot is on the money. For Charlotte, they've gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting at even 50% from the field. Plumlee finds Bridges. Over Harris. And no good, trying to use the glass.
Well, credit the defense there. Bothered him enough that he couldn't get it to go down.
Ball against Cunningham. 6 on the shot clock. Ball with the rebound. Ball's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Pass to Bridges. Thompson against Plumlee. There's Ball with the 3. Detroit with the rebound. Duran's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Now here's Cunningham. Off target with his 3.
I can't believe he missed that 3. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be giving him.
Ball against Cunningham. Left side, Ball. Miller outside, from outside the arc. Good D by Thompson. Detroit's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Harris, no good.
Suffocating defense to keep the layup from falling.
To the middle, it's tipped. Now, here's Ivy. Pistons passing it around. Drills the 3-pointer.
Oh, how about the quick thinking by Ivy? I love when he goes right at it with the shot.
Miller outside. Back to Ball. To end the cold streak. Detroit with the rebound.
Well, he's trying to shoot his way out of it from distance, but look, he's got to find something easier.
Cunningham up top. He's covered by Ball. Cunningham gets the bucket.
Well, with the size that Cunningham has, he is a real handful inside.
Pass to Plumlee. And here is Ball. In the corner, Knipple with it. Plumlee with a screen on Thompson. Clock at 4. Here's Miller. A shot off that time. Good D by Thompson. Now, here's Ivy. D right on him. Duran sets the screen for Cunningham. Excellent D there from Ball. Second shot opportunity, and Cunningham with a nice bucket inside. Cunningham's got 34.
Cunningham making it go in the thick of things.
Plumlee with a screen on Cunningham. Back to Ball. This one for three, and the rebound goes to the Pistons. Duran's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Pass to Ivy. Inside, here's Thompson, and Thompson throws it down.
And smart pick and roll play by Ivy. He saw a chance to open things up for a teammate and took it.
Back to Ball. Bridges outside. No good. They had a chance to end the run there.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
Well, this is a spot where you have to be able to go to your leaders. They need to step up and make a play to turn things around.
And what an incredible talent Miller is. What a ferocious finish there.
.144 left in the fourth quarter. On the wing, Harris. Bridges with some nice defense. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Hornets.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Pistons.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Cade Cunningham.
Well, bottom line, he was just unstoppable at times. Not much you can do when he's playing with that kind of confidence.
Here's Cunningham. Miles Bridges picking up that last basket. Shot clock at 5. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Miller with a wide open look. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball.
Loves hitting those threes, especially off movement. It makes Miller so tough to defend.
Harris finds Ivy. Out to Harris. Shoots a fader. Again, the Pistons good for 2.
Taking no chances. They go on one last run to seal the deal.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any ember of a potential comeback.
And so Detroit takes this one by a big margin. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. And for all of us here at the table, Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony and our terrific sideline reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us tonight. But as we go, let's take a look at our player of the game, Cade Cunningham.